Hello, welcome. In this tutorial, we will work with numbers. Numbers or integers. It's actually Python is amazing. Actually, is using numbers. So let's go to our Visual Studio and see exactly how we will deal with number. So, for example, let's say that you want to print in a number 2, for example, and print it. What will happen? It will print it. Okay, let me clear out here this one. Okay, again, print. This is actually a number. We can print decimal as well. So dot 0255, for example, and print it. Okay, yes, it will print it for me. What else? Print negative number. Negative number, for example, -2. Yes, -2. It's negative. Okay, what else? Subtract, for example, subtract. Let's say, for example, I want to subtract 5 minus 3 and see the result 2. Okay, if you see here the result 2. Let me clear this one. And what else? Subtraction. There is addition as well. You will put plus. What will happen here? It will give me the total of it. Okay. Subtraction, addition. What about multiplication? So multiplication also is working. Okay. Just one more thing. Another thing is the multiplication, the print to this one. Actually, if I have a little bit complicated things like, for example, 3 multiply 4 plus 5. What do you guys expect it will happen here? Okay, let me print out what will happen. It gives me 17. Okay, why? Because the multiplication happened first. So 3, 4 is 12. 12 plus 5, that means 17. So multiplications always happen first. But actually, what I need to the addition happen first, then the multiplication happen later. So you can do it like this. You will put this between two round brackets. Okay, exactly. I will remove this. Then I will test. What will happen here? It's giving me, in this case, it's giving me 27. Why it's giving me 27? So 3 multiplied by 4 plus 5. 4, 5 is 9, so 3 multiplied 3, it's 27. So run it again, it will give me 27. So put in your mind always multiplication is happen first, then the addition. If you need the addition to happen, you have to put it in between round brackets. Okay. The subject is actually after that is modulus. We'll talk about modulus. What is modulus actually? The remainder. Remainder. You remember remainder? So if I put 10 and percentage 3 and oh, voila, it's giving me 1. Why? Because actually when you divide 10 on divide 10 on 3, it's giving me 3. 3 by 3 is 9 and the remainder is 1. Okay, so this is exactly the remainder. Okay, we can put the number in a container or variable. Yes, I can put it. It's called, in this case, integer. So for example, if I put, for example, my num is equal, for example, 5. That's awesome. So my number now is 5. My number is 5. I want to print it out. So print, okay, print open round parentheses and my num. Okay, so print it. What will happen here? It's giving me 5. Okay, let me clear again here. What else, guys? We can do it with numbers. Print. Okay, very good. That's very important, and you have to put in consideration. Let's say, for example, I want to say um, my favorite, my favorite number is, then I close this, okay? Then I concatenate this with my num. What will happen in this case? What do you expect, guys? If I let's make this capital, let's, for example, maybe there's E here, I don't know. So, okay, what happened here? Say what? Can only concatenate string, not integer to string. Wow. Concatenate string, not integer, because actually I have integer here, and you can concatenate it with string, and this is actually the language is considered as error. Okay, so this is an error. So how can we correct it? How can we correct it? In order to be able to correct it, there's a function called str. Okay, so it will convert any integer to string. Now let's print it. Okay, let me clear. And let's test. My favorite number is 5. My favorite number is 5. Now it doesn't give me any error. Why? Because I converted first to string, then I added or concatenated it. Okay? That's really important, and you have to consider it when you write your code. Okay? What is this observation? You cannot concatenate string with integer. You have to convert the integer into string, then you can, in this case, you can concatenate both. What else we have for numbers? Okay, let's use another functions to see exactly. Let's remove this and put, for example, minus. What if I want print POW of my num? What will happen in this case? You guys, what will you know, guys? What, I'm sorry, it's not like this. Yes, it's print. Yes, exactly. This is apps. Sorry, not power. Apps. This will give me the absolute number of minus 5. So if you run it, it will give you 5. So the absolute number of minus 5 is 5. Okay. What if I want to use other functions with numbers? Yes, we can do. We can, for example, use, okay, let me remove all of this. For example, I want print open power, POW, let's say, for example, 3 and 2. What will happen in this case? It will give me 9. Why? Because 3 part 2 is 9, okay? It raises 3 into 2. It raises 3 into 2. What else we have, guys, here? Yes, one of the most important one also is, let's say, for example, I want to use max. What is max? Max 2 or 5 and 10. What is that? Maximum number is 10. Okay, let's say, for example, I want to use minimum. Minimum number is 5. Okay, this is for the maximum and minimum. What about, let's say, for example, if I use decimal number 5.2 and I want to, what I want to do here? I want to round it. Round and enter. It will give me 5. Why? Because it will round it to the smallest, because actually it's close to the 5. So it will round it to 5. What if I put 7 in here? What will happen? It will give me 6 because it's close to 6. Okay, 5.7 is close to 6. So it will give me the, yeah, which number it's close to, and it will give it to me. Okay, this is actually round. Can I import external codes? Yes. How can I import external codes? Importing external codes into my file. How can I do this? I will write from math, and math. This math is gonna be like a library or built-in. Okay, module, built-in module in Python math. When you bring it, you will bring codes into your code. Okay, so math is a built-in module inside Python. When you import it, you will import other codes as well to your file. So from math, you want what you want to import everything. I will tell him import, then asterisk means any. Okay, now what I want to do when I bring other codes to my file, I want, for example, make print and open round or braces, round braces, or parentheses. Print what? Actually, I want to print floor, for example, floor. Yeah, floor what? Floor of, for example, 3.7. What will happen here? It will give me 3. Why? What is the floor of 3.7? Yeah, it will give me 3, guys. Okay. What if I want to seal? This is for the floor. We want for the seal. Seal or C-E-I-L. Seal. Enter, it will give me 4. So seal will give me the bigger, where it's close to, the bigger the seal. Okay, and floor is giving me the lower. Okay, the closest lower. What if I want square around? What if I want square around something? So sqrt is a very good function, and I will use, for example, 36. 36. What is actually the square around this one? Clear. Then run it. It will give me 6. That's really awesome. That's all about number today, guys, and see you next video.